auzubillah menashaetani rajee, rahim. All praise is due to Allah, the powerful, the exalted in might. Indeed, from Allah nothing is hidden, and He is over all things guardian. I bear witness that our Master and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the servant of Allah and His messenger. Assalamu alaikum, my respectable viewers and listeners. Today is our second class in which we will learn Taouz translation and explanation. So let's start. The first letter or you can say the first word is Aozu. Aouzu means I seek refuge. Billahi, by Allah. Auzubillah, I seek refuge by Allah. Mean from shaitani, Satan, devil. Rajeem mean the cursed or the rejected. Again repeat it. Aouzu, I seek refuge. Aouzu, I seek refuge. Billahi, by Allah. Mean from menashaetani, Satan or the from devil. Rajeem, the cursed or the rejected. And now its idiomatic meaning. Auzubillah menashaetani rajee mean I seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the accursed shaitan. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan. Now we will learn the literal and conventional meanings of these words. So the first word is here refuge. What the refuge means is shelter or protection from danger. Or you can say a place that provides shelter or protection. You can understand this word by an example as we took refuge in a nearby barn during the storm. Allah is our refuge, our safe place, our retreat, the place we go when we are afraid. And there's a lot of fear going around. Allah is also our strength, our power. Allah becomes our refuge when we trust His word more than we trust the culture or even our own feelings. This word tell you to listen to your heart, but Allah says your heart will deceive you. Allah's word is the only place we find security and protection because it's the only source of truth. The next word is here Satan, which is a noun and it means an evil spirit, specifically an evil jinn. Now what's the first name of shaitan or the Satan? In the Islamic tradition, Iblis is often identified with an al-shaitan from noun or by the epithet al-rajim. So the word rajim comes from the rajam, and rajam means to throw. Muslim throw stones at the shaitan during Hajj, and there is also a capital punishment of execution that goes by the same word. So shaitan was rejected out of the mercy of Allah when he disobeyed just one command, and here we disobey so many of His commands and we are still in His mercy. Just one true tawbah washes away all his sins. How much He loves us, how ungrateful are we all. This is the same mercy we enter when we say taoz. Think of it like having a modified invisibility cloak of Harry Potter around you. Modified because this cloak not only shields you from shaitan, it also fires lightning bolts at them whenever they try to attack or harm you. The question is that how can we seek refuge in Allah? Allah the Almighty is the ever guardian over all His creation. Thus a believer should always seek refuge with Him from any and all kinds of harm, especially the wicked whispers of Satan. The Most Exalted says, and if an evil suggestion come to you from Satan, then seek refuge in Allah. Indeed, He is hearing and knowing. In this noble ayah, Allah the Almighty enjoins upon us to pursue refuge with Him from the evil of Satan. So what does seeking refuge with Allah from the devil mean? It means to resort to Allah the Almighty alone, seeking His protection from the whispers of the devil that are aimed at causing one harm in their religion or stopping them from fulfilling a right for Allah on them. For the reason Allah the Almighty has commanded us to avoid following in footsteps of Satan and be aware of his oblique ways. The Most Exalted says, "O you who have believed, do not follow the footsteps of Satan, and whoever follows the footsteps of Satan, indeed he enjoins immorality and wrongdoing." Turning to Allah the Most Merciful and asking for His protection against the Satan, the expelled from the mercy of Allah can be done in many forms, the greatest of which is to have a sincere faith. This is because the believer whose heart is full of faith will definitely be under the protection of the Most Merciful and thus fortified against the vices of Satan. This is the class about the Taouz English explanation. I hope you would like it. Keep watching and sharing it for more knowledge. May Allah save us from the Satan whispers. Ameen. Allah Hafiz.